This was actually a reshoot, and we had this. Would you say we had the most trouble trying to get the movie to start, because this was the fourth book in a series, and we had in the novel, obviously the book really starts off with you understanding a lot about the characters and the world because you've read the first the other books, but this we had a tough time at the beginning because we were writing wise trying to figure out how to manufacture the exposition of the first few books.
Right, that was one of the challenges that we faced, was trying to kind of give these characters an arc within this story that I think Dennis Lehane, establishes over the course of 5 books. And, one of the things we did was make them 30 as opposed to 40. But that presented its own challenges.
Are you Patrick Kenzie?
This scene is kind of where the book basically starts. This is like page 4 of the book, or page 3 of the book is them showing up. So we had to fool around with telling the audience, a bunch of other backstory about them and who they are, and what the neighborhood's like, what their relationship is to each other, and what they do for a living before Lionel and Bea show up and hire them.
Late case, and a lot of cases we just been.
That's the real couple that the Heart to Heart TV series was based on. That little photograph.
Right, that's one of those things that shows up that I want to, stop everybody who's watching it and explain that to them, because it's such a good little detail that nobody, I think, understands.
We just did it.
Yeah.
I always thought it would take the sting off of the idea that I was always nervous that they had a little bit of I never wanted them to be frickin' frack, I always wanted to have this distinction between the two of them. The idea if they were kind of self-aware enough to think it was funny, that might, of course, if everyone missed it, that really was totally meaningless.
Angie Gennaro, I work with Patrick.
Them, again, strike this balance of how inexperienced they were, that they are missing persons, but their notion of missing persons is to, find people, and, the idea of missing is just chasing after people was tricky, and trying to get that across to the audience in an expedient way was
We make decisions like these.
We do.
something that we really kind of struggled with.
Bodies, maybe going half-hour watches TV. Then she comes home and Amanda is gone.
Right, and we initially had Casey following somebody who was essentially deadbeat dad or something like that.
We cut out a 3-minute, 4-minute scene at the beginning of the movie, exactly.
Helene?
Look, she don't show it, but she's hurting right now.